The others don't. I cannot go to Birmingham every time a painting is ready. We can ill afford that. I will wait until all of those are dry, then transport them all at once." Rebecca sighed loudly and threw herself on the divan. Eva felt bad for her sister. Compared to the excitements in Birmingham, their home on the outskirts of Langdon's End, and the town of Langdon's End itself, held little of interest. The place where one was born and raised never did, if one had an adventurous spirit. Rebecca itched for novelties, travel, and the worlds her reading revealed to her. For a year now, Rebecca had been petitioning to go to London. Eva appeased her by letting her go along on the periodic visits to Birmingham when Eva took her paintings to Mr. Stevenson, a stationer who put them in his window for sale. Her sister lounged on the divan, one of the few substantial pieces of furniture that had not been sold. She pouted prettily, but then all of Rebecca's expressions looked adorable. Her hair poured down her shoulders, making a thick stream of shiny curls so luxurious no one would notice that the dress she wore had been mended in 4 places. Eva envied Rebecca sometimes, which was not fair. Rebecca could not help being beautiful, only it felt unjust that Rebecca had gotten the better version of everything they had in common. Rebecca's blue eyes possessed the colour and depth of a clear, perfect sea, while Eva's could only be called really blue on the sunniest days. The looking-glass reflected back some nondescript colour, too pale to be notable, no matter what it might be, and Rebecca's hair had the rich, deep colour of mahogany, while Eva's own appeared the flat, dull brown of a tree trunk. If that were not bad enough, Rebecca was also smarter. If she demonstrated none of the wiliness required for survival, it was only because Eva sheltered her from the experiences that called forth such shrewdness. A girl as lovely as Rebecca deserved better than what she now knew. So far, however, other than those day trips to Birmingham, Eva had not been able to give Rebecca the chance for better. She had a plan, however, and this painting she now started was part of it. Eva turned her attention back to her task and debated whether to remove the heavy plaster frame before proceeding. She would have to put it back on if she did, but she worried she might get paint on it if she did not. It dwarfed the oil canvas it decorated. She had never understood how owners of art could not see as clear as day when a frame detracted from the treasure it held. Deciding to leave the frame on, she set her canvas panel on her easel next to the chair. Her canvas was larger than the painting by almost 3 inches in height, but she could not afford another. She would just have to dab in more up there, extending the trees and sky. "Why did you choose that picture this time?" Rebecca asked, now standing by her shoulder. "I can't imagine who will buy your copy. The subject is not grand at all." The painting showed 3 little boys playing near a fountain. Rosy-cheeked and bedecked in their best garments, they formed an informal group portrait, most likely, but might have been done merely to indulge the artist's whimsy. "It is by Gainsborough, Rebecca. Someone will buy it for that reason alone, since his style is still popular, and the boys will appeal to mothers and grandmothers in ways Greek gods will not." "Only if the gods are clothed. Paint them naked and those mothers will like them well enough." "Rebecca!" "Please do not act shocked. If the Sisters Neville have books of engravings of naked statues in their library, I think it is safe to say that women do not mind viewing such things." The Sisters Neville were 2 spinsters of considerable income who lived in Langdon's End. They saw in Rebecca a potential fellow bluestocking, and made their library available to her, including, it appeared, engravings of ancient statues of naked men. "I am sure the sisters have those books only because they are educational about the ancient Greeks." "Oh, yes, they are educational." Rebecca smiled slyly. "I have learned a lot. Come with me sometime and I'll show you the best ones." "If I come with you, it will be for better things than that." Eva opened her paint box and began smearing paint she had mixed yesterday onto her palette. "Now go away. I must concentrate on this." Rebecca pouted again. "But I wanted to talk to you about something very important. I have been thinking..."